Well, I tell you what, I thought Eid was in a few weeks' time, but clearly Eid has come early for Tunisia because that was an absolute gift. An absolute early Eid present. What a load of corrupt crap. How on earth was that a penalty? It's the second game in a row where Tunisia have got away with murder and scraped a 1-0 win with a ghost penalty. How long are they going to keep getting away with it for? Because that is shocking. Put yourself in the shoes of Equatorial Guinea. They've just lost Nsue for 6 months after apparently he's not actually from Equatorial Guinea. He's been playing for them for the last 11 years. It was actually even named in this squad, and until the FIFA verdict a few days ago, he was actually going to play in this game, can you believe? So they've lost probably their best player of all time, who turns out is not actually from there. So Nsue gets banned. Equatorial Guinea go from 6 points to no points. 3 of the points go to Namibia. 3 of the points go to Liberia. Equatorial Guinea rock up in Rades with 0 points and have to do a job on Tunisia, and they've been very good. They were very, very good. A weakened side, no Salvador either. They looked like they were going to get a point. They probably, if one team deserved to win, it was going to be Equatorial Guinea. And the referee from South Africa's had a stinker. He's pointed to the spot. He's given Ndong a yellow card. It is a joke of a decision. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Literally, the Tunisian player has ran into Ndong, just ran into him, hit the floor, dived. The Olympics are in a few weeks, mate, if you want to enter the diving, and got a penalty. It's a good penalty, to be fair, from Ben Romdan. The keeper went the right way, but still couldn't save it. But what a week if you're from Equatorial Guinea. You've been deducted 6 points. Your best player's been banned, and you've had a ghost penalty given against you. All that hard work gone away. I've got to say, there is so much corruption in Africa, it's unbelievable. That is a decision. If that's Bunja or Mahrez going down, we would never ever get that. We would never get that. I'm telling you now, if that happened in Baraki against anyone, we're not getting it. But for some reason, and Tunisia, this is not a great Tunisia, the federation's broke, they don't even know who the manager's going to be. They've got 9 points. I mean, God knows how. They've been absolutely awful, and they're sitting on 9 points. Now, the proof will be in the pudding when they play Namibia away in Johannesburg on Sunday. Now, Namibia are going to be the closest competitors now. They drew 1-1 today at home to Liberia. They led. Really, if Namibia wanted a good chance, they should have won today. But of course, they did beat Tunisia at the AFCON and effectively knocked them out. So it'll be a good game in Johannesburg, high altitude. If Namibia beat Tunisia, Namibia will go top after 4 games. They'll be on 10 and Tunisia will be on 9. But today's results mean Tunisia sit pretty on 9 with Namibia on 7, Liberia on 4, and obviously Equatorial Guinea went from 6 after 2 games to 0 after 3 games. Quite extraordinary. I don't know if they're going to appeal the Nsue situation. There's a lot going on with their federation, their FA as well. But to lose the guy after 11 years is really unbelievable. And you think of the AFCON quarter-final, I think in 2015, where Nsue played, and Tunisia got knocked out by Equatorial Guinea with Balboa and all that came with that. And you think now he wasn't even eligible to play back then. Why has it taken 11 years? It's because FIFA got involved. Of course, this is a FIFA-run tournament, these qualifiers. It's not a CAF-run one. This guy literally won the golden boot at the AFCON, and now he's not from there. All of a sudden, Baghdad Bounja is the second top scorer from the AFCON. I think Mustafa Mohamed is now the golden boot winner of the AFCON. So Equatorial Guinea, really, they have absolutely collapsed. They're falling apart, and it's only day 1. So God knows what's coming up in these AFCON qualifiers. Togo drawing at home to South Sudan. Togo 3 games, unbeaten, but also haven't won. 3 draws in a row for Togo. So 3 points from 3 games. They drew to Senegal, but they also drew to South Sudan. They'd rather have lost to Senegal than beaten South Sudan, to be honest. Really good result for South Sudan to draw away with Togo in that one. And what about Sierra Leone? I know they're only playing Djibouti. I know they were playing in Morocco, in El Jadida. But 2-1 winners, Curtis Davies, scored in an FA Cup final for Hull against Arsenal at Wembley. I don't know if you guys remember. 10 years ago, Curtis Davies scored in an FA Cup final. I think he's 39, nearly 40 years of age, scored his first international goal today for Sierra Leone. Curtis Davies, the former Hull City defender, scored today. We've seen it before with Stephen Corker, played against Algeria in the AFCON and Cameroon. They've done it with Curtis Davies. Sierra Leone get the win, get the victory against Djibouti, and look, it's a really good result and great to see Davies getting on the score sheet. I'm sure he's thoroughly enjoying his time playing African football. So Tomorrow is where things really start to heat up. I'm a bit annoyed. There's so many good games at the same time. Obviously, we're going to be watching Algeria, Guinea. You've also got Egypt playing Faso. You've got Mali playing Ghana. Really good games. You've got Senegal playing the Democratic Republic of Congo. 10 games in total to look forward to tomorrow. It really does promise to be a big game of World Cup qualifying. Ghana have got to probably win if they want to make it. Mali can have a huge step to their first ever World Cup if they win that game. Algeria need to not lose this. I think it's a must not lose. It's not necessarily a must to win because Guinea did lose in Botswana, but Algeria, we can't afford to lose this. Egypt can't afford to lose it either. They're kind of in the same situation as us, and they're in the same group as Sierra Leone. So really interesting to see. And DR Congo, not a million miles away from Senegal. I think you look at the AFCON and Senegal are far worse than DR Congo. DR Congo, of course, coming fourth in that competition, and Senegal not as strong as they once were. Sadio Mane injured for that game as well. You see Algeria winning Dakar recently. I think Congo can go there and get something. So really interesting games. Let's see how it goes. But if it's anything like it's been today, we're in for a treat. I'll see you next time.